Welcome back everyone to the Tekkit server, and I'm working on making the cave a little bit prettier, just kind of replacing the walls with stone bricks and everything. I've got a compression dynamo over here now instead of the steam dynamo, just trying to save my coal a little bit since you need it to make all those steel plates. And this thing is pretty efficient. I put about well, I put enough buckets in there to fill up the compression dynamo, and then I filled this tank up to about 17 buckets, so it hasn't really used all that much, even though I'm pulverizing a lot of stuff. I made this electric compressor, which I highly recommend because it is quieter. It only makes that hammering sound once per operation, and it produces 2 plates at once. It still requires the same amount of ingots, but you get a it gets its job done a lot faster. Okay, so how was I wanting to produce these? What's the best way to make these? Probably just to use straight bronze. I can't remember how I made these plates before. Did I use the Tinker's alloy? I think I did use the Tinker's alloy. So why don't we make some more of that, maybe? Can we do that in the induction smelter? Yes. Good, that saves me a lot of trouble. Alright, so I've made some parts for the rocket, not all of them. It requires a lot of heavy-duty plates. And, oh, we're actually going to need to make more bronze plates before we do this. Okay, and I'm just gonna wait here a minute to get these going. Okay, there's our Tinker's alloy, so this is essentially bronze. So I'm just gonna put this in the electric compressor, and I think it's each operation's about the same speed, but like I said before, it does do 2 plates at once, so you could see both stacks went down by 2 ingots, and we got 2 plates. Alright, so one thing I wanted to show off is how to make micro blocks. I'm sure a lot of people know this already, but it's not something that is super obvious if you're if you've never done micro blocks before. So what you need is a saw, such as this ruby saw. There are different kinds that have different durabilities. I usually like this one, it lasts long enough. So if you put it above a block, it will turn, for example, full blocks into slabs. If you put it to the left, well, that doesn't do anything for full blocks. So let's make some of these slabs. And those are essentially half blocks. And you can place them like a regular vanilla slab, but you can also place them vertically, like that. And you can also mix and match slabs of different materials. Like, you could see how I can put another slab right there, but I could also put a slab that's made out of a different block in that same block space. And you could make some pretty complicated stuff with this. So now we have 2 options of what we can break these down into. We could cut them the same way again to make panels, which are quarter blocks, or we could cut them the other way to make pillars, which are kind of like a quarter in a different direction. So for example, like that kind of looks like a part of a stair. In fact, we could make a staircase like that. So if you've got a block you can't turn into staircases, but you can turn into micro blocks, you can make stairs out of them. And I believe you can also put these in the center of a block, kind of like a fence post or something. Alright, but I don't want these pillars, so I'm going to turn them back into slabs and cut them into panels. And then panels you can cut again into covers, which are extremely useful. and then you can cut these into post. So I'm going to make some covers, and you can cut the covers into strips, same way we've been doing. And I actually want to do something else with these covers. If you make a ring out of 8 of them, it makes hollow covers, and you can do that with all the different types, like the slabs and the panels as well. And what's neat about these is, like I said before, you can do things where it occupies the same space, even with different types of blocks. And one thing that these covers are useful for is they can actually occupy the same block space as certain other things like fluid ducts and energy conduits. So for example, if I were to put one here, you can see that's actually lined up with the block that energy conduit is in. So it's very easy to hide the energy conduits, or if you want to. I don't really want to hide most of these, but I do actually want to slip in one of these hollow ones here. And if you use a hollow cover, you can see the energy conduit goes through it, so it looks like there's just a little hole in the wall that's just a little bit bigger than the energy conduit needs. And I'm going to slip one in back here too. Nice. And you can also use covers to kind of separate things out. Let me grab a few fluid ducts or something here. So for example, say you wanted to run 2 lines right next to each other. Normally that wouldn't be possible, but if you slip a cover in there, you can actually split the 2 fluid duct lines like so, but not quite what I meant to do. It would probably be easier if I placed the covers and then the other fluid ducts. But you can see you can make some very compact setups using micro blocks. Okay, and the recipes for the saws is not too bad. It requires these stone rods, which is just smooth stone, a couple of sticks, and 2 of whatever material you want to make it out of. And that looks significantly better. So I'm going to go ahead and continue replacing some of these blocks here, try to make this area look a little bit nicer. And should I record it? I think I will. Alright, this place actually looks significantly better now. Not bad. Not bad. Still not fantastic, but it'll do. Alright, so I guess I will stop recording for the moment since... oh, wait. I could start working on the rest of these plates. They'll still take a while to get done, but at least we've got a start on it. Okay, well, while these are cooking up, I think I'll go do some editing. Well, it is time. Finally, it is time to build our rocket ship. I never thought it would happen. Well, not really, but yeah, there we go. Might as well give it max storage. I don't see any reason not to. I don't know if that affects fuel or not, but hey, I've got tons of fuel. And I love the way that you carry the... Oh, my arms are like... They have come out of the power suit to hold the rocket. Oh, that looks so weird. Let's, can we get a close-up somewhere, please? There we go. Okay, maybe... See, I need the perfect screenshot. Kaboom! Okay, I think that's probably going to be the thumbnail. I often forget to take the screenshots needed for thumbnails. Alright, so I have also made the fuel loader and the rocket launch pad. And now the question is, do I want to use these right now or do I want to wait? I think I might want to wait. Just because I don't quite know for sure how the server is going to handle the traveling between dimensions with the issue that we're having with the Nether. I think it's just related to the Nether, but I'd still like to wait for Video Game Chaos to be online, just in case something does happen when I travel to the moon. And I also need to decide if I want to build a space station first. I'm not sure about that. I wish we had some easy way of getting around in this mod pack, like I think it's enhanced portals or something. Yeah, don't have anything like that. I mean, we do have Mistcraft, but... Okay, what else? Do we have any kind of teleporters? Carriage translocator. I don't think that's something that I would want. What's this redstone in motion mod? Frame carriage. Huh, is this supposed to replace the old red power frames? I'm kind of interested in playing with some of these. Probably not right now, but could be fun to do. Lots of sticks involved. Oh, some of these are pretty expensive. Alright, well, I'm going to... Let's make a strong box to store all of our rocket stuff in. Okay, so chest, 4 pieces of tin. And that's just a basic strong box, so let's see, we will need the rocket pad, the fuel loader, the rocket ship itself, and let's see, we will need fuel, so I'm going to bring this fuel tank along, and these little empty canisters, so let's just put these down here. Maybe. Kind of try to spread some stuff out. Okay, so let me look up really quickly what it takes to make a space station, and I'll get that in the chest. Okay, according to the McDoodle8 wiki, the McDoodle8 is the author of Galactograph. You need 16 aluminum ingots, 32 tin ingots, 24 iron ingots, and 1 advanced wafer. So, advanced wafer is not too bad to make. Just a bit of crafting for that redstone repeater, but it's not too bad. Okay, and a diamond. I've got a decent number of diamonds. And redstone. Okay, that'll make our advanced wafer, so let's go ahead and get the ingots that we need. 16 aluminum, 32 tin, and 24 iron. Right. And here's our advanced wafer. So let's go ahead and stick these in here so we don't forget them. And what else do we need? Is there anything else we need? I honestly don't know. Have I got any more ores to pulverize? I got a few. Kind of getting a bit sidetracked. Wow, lots of ingots. And I always just check to make sure the table is fully stocked every time I get a load of ingots. And the rest go in here. In the shiny chest. My favorite chest. Wow, I got lots of tin now. Silly me, I forgot to check the time. Hold on. Alright, so we're running at a perfect 18 minutes approximately. I still need to edit those last 2 clips. So I think this is a good place to call the end of the episode, so I will double check what all I need to go into space. And next time we will... Oh wow, that was some lag or something. We will go into space, build a space station, and maybe go to the moon, depending on how much time we have. And I'm not sure how often I'm going to... or when I'm going to release these 2 episodes, since they're both pretty short. And at this point, I've got like 3 unreleased episodes. Okay, well, I've talked long enough. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe or leave a like or a comment if you want to. And I will see you next time in space.